Hello. I am back with another video, and this is just going to be about me talking about like my first time using Procreate. And honestly, all I can say is it was a stressful thing. I was so frustrated. Like, it's the brushes. Like, the brushes to me was like, how do I use them? Like, what do I do with them? Like, it's not any good quality for me. Like, I'm so used to like the watercolor brushes that's on Medibag, and going to Procreate and thinking, okay, my work is gonna be even more better because we get like tons of brushes and we can even make our own brushes. So as I got the application, I was like, what the heck is this? I'm like, what are these brushes? I cannot find a good brush. I tried all of the brushes, even the textured brushes, and honestly, I did not like them at all. At first, I was like, maybe I should just, make my own brushes. Like, I just, edit them and stuff, but that was also a disaster, as you guys can see with this. I'm struggling to get the line work done, and I was just frustrated. Same with the erase brushes. Like, oh my goodness, I couldn't find like a really nice brush to like erase with as well. So there's that ish. And the canvas size is like, you get the ones where you can edit your canvases, and you get the ones that's like already like a default one. So I think I used the default one first, and it was okay. It was just like, yeah, I can't really explain it, but like, yeah, I just decided to use the first canvas. The reason why I decided to draw Jaeyoon first, it was like me and my friend was like talking about him. So I had this idea of him as Peter Pan with freckles, and I was just remembering that photo shoot with him with freckles and like this orangey kind of makeup, and I just really loved it. And I was like, you know what, let's do that, let's try to do that. So the color choices, I actually had two pictures. The one where he was like all faded with like this orangey kind of white, and then the one where he had like red with polka dots on. So I decided to go with like a mixture of that. The color choices for me though, like, I just use basically what I always use on Medibag. Like, the blush is always either like an orangey reddish tone, or like the shading is like a little bit similar to the skin color, but also a little bit reddish, because yeah, he has that kind of similar-ish going on. I did use a lot of orange and red, mostly those, and a little bit of like purple or lavender kind of ish, so I went with that. My struggle was like blending. That was a huge struggle. I was just like, how do I find a really good blending brush? And I just couldn't. Like, I even created a new brush and for blending that like I always use for my Medibag, just to try it out and see what's happening. It did not work. So I went to the watercolor brushes, and oh my gosh, I cannot with the watercolor brushes. I just cannot. And yeah, it was so frustrating. I don't know where to go, what to do. So I came across this fluffy brush that's like a default brush in Procreate. I'm pretty sure you guys can like check it out, like fluffy brush. So I kind of edited that and made it like a little bit more blending-ish. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, that was my blending brush for like the blush sheets. So yeah, that was that. The lips came out okay. It just felt like it wasn't blended in. It felt like it's out of place. Like, that's one of the main issues right now. And yeah, the background, I was like, what do I do with it? I don't know. I just thought about like just drawing him, and like I did not think about the background. I just wanted to try out Procreate to do a final piece, and this is my final artwork that was actually on Procreate. Okay, I'm making no sense right now. My sinuses is bad, just saying. Anyway, the struggling of trying to complete this was taking forever. Like, I came on and off. Okay, no. I was like on and off with this artwork, and it took me days to complete it, and I just did not like it. Like, it was nice, but at the same time it was like it needs a little bit editing, you know. When you think the artwork is nice, you just same with the hair. Like, the hair looks nice, but like at the same time does it really? Because the highlights are like the reason how a hair can just like pop out, if that makes sense. Same with the shadows, it just makes it, you know, pop out. The eyes came out nice. I really like the eyes. I was thinking of something pastel, but I did two versions, with this version and a pastel version, and I asked my friend which one is nice, so she chose like the main final version, which is like this version, not the pastel version. The portrait came out good. My only thing, like, okay, my English is not so good today. My main problem of Procreate is when like you use the transform tool and then it comes out so blurry, and then I have to like go over it again with another line art. Oh my god. And then I have to like erase bits of pieces of my line work. To be honest, my line work in Procreate for the first time, well, for the first few months, it was like, ugh, what do I do? Like, when I first got Procreate, I was just doing sketches, like not main artworks, just a few doodles to see how the brushes work. So yeah, I'm still struggling, by the way. I even today I'm still struggling to find the perfect brushes, and I just cannot. Like, sure, I made two brushes that are my own, but like, I don't know, even those brushes make me feel like I don't like it that well, you know. Anyway, so there's that ish. Okay, so first time drawing him with freckles, you know, and the first time actually drawing him fully. It was stressful because I have to use like the images like a lot, but at the same time I wanted to change him a lot. So yeah, here's me making sure the line work is looking okay, and their hair was frustrating as heck. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it came out okay. I just wish it was a little bit better. Like, the blending, to me, you can tell how much I struggled with the blending. You can still see some textures because it's the first time using these paint brushes, especially the fluffy brush, which I still use today. Like, I really like that. That's like my main go-to blending blush brush, and I just love it so much. I love to blend. Like, I cannot do an artwork without blending. Blending is like my main thing. Like, yeah. So adding a little bit of highlights, making sure there's no mistakes. Struggling with the background because I have no idea what to do with it. I was thinking of clouds, but then I was thinking about like, should I really add a background? Should I really add clouds that's purple or white? So I decided to make it something pastel, add a little few glitters or whatever going on there, and fade the background so he can blend. Okay, no, sorry. So he can pop out more. There you go. I don't know, it was just me. Like, when your sinus is so bad, you just cannot talk properly. I don't know, maybe it's just me. So yeah, the freckles came out really good as well. I really like how it came out. Like, my favorite part is the freckles and the eyes. The blending, not so much. That's all I can say, not so much. But other than that, like, yeah, it's okay. So I did learn a few things. Basically, I should just get new brushes. Just get new brushes and test them out and see if they can blend, or see if the brushes are like good for line work. I don't know, for me, like, I need to have a good brush to actually feel good to draw. Is it just me or what? I don't know. But yeah, added some more highlights or something, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just gonna let this play along, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you want to see more videos of me, you can check out my channel and see what else is there I posted. I will be making new videos every single week. Hopefully my network will actually approve of me uploading videos, because that's like one of my main problems right now. I'm still learning Procreate. I'm still new to Procreate, and I have been searching a lot of things of how to do it, how to use it, and stuff like that. And yeah, there you go. There's some close-ups, and yeah, it came out nice. It's just that I should have went over the blue line work and make it a little bit to the skin color. The blue make it look so odd. Not really complaining that much, but yeah, the hair came out okay. Finally. Gosh, that was stressful. Anyways, farewell.